Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I explore the fascinating world of science fiction and comedy. Today, I'm going to summarize one of the most hilarious and original books of all time, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. But before I begin, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you enjoy my content, please consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can get access to exclusive perks and rewards. So, what is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy about? And why is it so important and popular? Well, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is not just a book. It is a multimedia phenomenon that started as a radio comedy show in 1978, and then expanded into a series of novels, a TV series, a movie, a video game, a stage play, a comic book, and a towel. Yes, a towel. You'll see why later. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a book that combines the elements of science fiction and comedy, such as aliens, spaceships, time travel, and absurd humor. It is a book that explores the themes of life, the universe, and everything, with a witty and cynical perspective. It is a book that features some of the most memorable and quirky characters of all time, such as Arthur Dent, Ford Prefect, Zaphod Beeblebrox, Trillian, Marvin, and Slatterbotfast. It is a book that has inspired countless writers, comedians, and fans, and that has changed the way we think about science fiction and comedy. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was written by Douglas Adams, one of the most brilliant and beloved writers of his time, who was born in 1952 and died in 2001. He wrote several other books, such as Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, Last Chance to See, and The Salmon of Doubt. He was also a scriptwriter, a musician, an environmentalist, and a technology enthusiast. He was known for his clever and humorous style, his inventive and imaginative ideas, and his procrastination and perfectionism. He published The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in 1979, after adapting and expanding the first 4 episodes of the radio show. He then wrote 4 more books in the series, which are The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe and Everything, So Long, and Thanks for All the Fish, and Mostly Harmless. He also planned to write a 6th book, but he died before he could finish it. However, another author, Owen Colfer, wrote a 6th book in 2009, called An Another Thing, with the permission of Adam's widow. The book is divided into 35 chapters, each containing a part of the adventure, narrated by a third-person omniscient narrator, who often interjects with humorous comments and explanations. The book also contains excerpts from the actual Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a fictional electronic guidebook that provides information and advice on various topics and places in the galaxy, with a humorous and sarcastic tone. The book is set in the late 20th century, when Earth is about to be destroyed by an alien race called the Vogons, who want to build a hyperspace bypass through the solar system. The book also spans across different planets, star systems, and dimensions, where the characters encounter various creatures, cultures, and phenomena, such as the Babel fish, the infinite improbability drive, the pan-galactic gargle blaster, and the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The main characters of the book are Arthur Dent, a 30-year-old Englishman, who is the last surviving human after the destruction of Earth. He is a mild-mannered and ordinary man, who is often confused and bewildered by the events that happen to him. He is also a reluctant hero, who tries to cope with the loss of his planet and his way of life. He is the protagonist and the viewpoint character of the book. Ford Prefect, a 200-year-old alien from a small planet near Betelgeuse, who works as a researcher and a writer for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He is a friendly and eccentric man, who has a knack for getting into trouble and out of it. He is also a loyal and helpful friend, who saves Arthur from the Vogons and takes him on a journey across the galaxy. He is the deuteragonist and the mentor of the book. Zaphod Beeblebrox, a 200-year-old alien from a planet in the vicinity of Betelgeuse, who is the president of the galaxy and the thief of the Heart of Gold, the most advanced and powerful spaceship in the galaxy. He is a charismatic and flamboyant man, who has 2 heads and 3 arms. He is also a reckless and irresponsible man, who has a hidden agenda and a missing memory. He is the tritagonist and the anti-hero of the book. Trillian, a 20-year-old human woman from Earth, who is the girlfriend and the accomplice of Zaphod. She is a smart and attractive woman, who has a degree in mathematics and astrophysics. She is also a curious and adventurous woman, who left Earth with Zaphod 6 months before its destruction. She is the tetagonist and the love interest of the book. Marvin, a robot who is the prototype of the Genuine People Personalities, GPP, technology, which gives robots emotions and personalities. He is a depressed and pessimistic robot, who suffers from boredom and existential angst. He is also a sarcastic and cynical robot, who often makes witty and gloomy remarks. He is the pentagonist and the comic relief of the book. The plot of the book is as follows. The book begins with a description of the Earth and its inhabitants, who are blissfully unaware of their impending doom. On the same day, Arthur Dent wakes up to find that his house is about to be demolished by a bulldozer, to make way for a bypass. He tries to stop the demolition, but he is interrupted by his friend Ford Prefect, who tells him that they have to go to the pub immediately. There, Ford reveals that he is an alien, and that the Earth is about to be demolished by a Vogon constructor fleet, to make way for a hyperspace bypass. He also gives Arthur a book, called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and a device, called a Babel fish, which can translate any language. He then drags Arthur to the road, where they hitch a ride on a Vogon spaceship, just seconds before the Earth is destroyed. The book then alternates between the perspectives of Arthur and Ford, who are on board the Vogon spaceship, and Zaphod and Trillian, who are on board the Heart of Gold. The book also introduces some of the secondary characters, such as the Vogon captain, Prostetnik Vogon Jeltz, who is a cruel and bureaucratic alien, who likes to torture his prisoners with his poetry, the Heart of Gold's computer, Eddie, who is a cheerful and enthusiastic machine, who likes to sing and make jokes, and the mice, who are actually hyper-intelligent pan-dimensional beings, who commissioned the Earth as a giant computer, to find the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. The book then describes the events that happen to the characters, as they travel across the galaxy, and encounter various dangers and wonders, such as the infinite improbability drive, which can make anything happen, no matter how improbable, the planet Magrathea, which used to manufacture custom-made planets for the rich and the powerful, and which contains the remains of the Earth and its computer program, the planet Viltvodal 6, which is home to the Jotrivatids, a race of aliens who worship the Great Green Arcalcesia, a giant cosmic sneeze, and the restaurant at the end of the universe, which is a place where people can watch the end of time and space, while enjoying a meal and a show. The book then concludes with a cliffhanger, where the characters are separated and stranded in different places and times, and where the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is revealed to be 42, but the question itself remains unknown. And that's the end of the summary of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that you learned some valuable lessons and insights that you can apply to your own life. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. And don't forget to check out my other videos, where I summarize other great books on science fiction and comedy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.